Welcome back to Salam Media. The time is 9:36, and we're going to be, touching on a very touchy subject right now, and I think a subject that's very close to all of our hearts. Um, the subject of Gaza and what's currently happening in that part of the world, and how importantly, how has been the response of Islamic Relief, one of the organizations that's very active in that part of the world. And speaking to us is their community fundraiser and a former colleague of ours here at Salam Media, Aadila Sirkhot. Salams, Adil, thank you so much for joining us, and welcome to Salam Media, Adila. Adil.
Thanks, Salido. It's been ages. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, I think a very difficult time currently in Gaza. I mean, more than 28,000 people, mostly women and children, have been killed. This is according to the Hamas-run Ministry of Health. Just quickly, Islamic Relief has been present in Gaza since 1997 and is currently supporting the people of Gaza during the latest bombardment. What is the current situation on the ground? Considering the escalating humanitarian crisis there, the devastating death toll and the challenges in accessing essential supplies.
I think it's not news to anyone that the current situation in Gaza is dire. I think we've all seen videos and graphics coming out of Gaza. Innocent civilians are facing the severe humanitarian crisis, and this is due to Israel's ongoing airstrikes and brutality. Today marks over 4 months of ongoing violence and bombardments in Gaza. So I think that's the current situation in Gaza. It's dire. And then I think what is also what when we say dire, it also considers that 80% of the population in Gaza are are being faced with food insecurity, and they're in desperate need of humanitarian aid. They need water, they need food, they need fuel, they need electricity and medical supplies, and there's no aid. So that's the situation. With that, 90% of them are being displaced, and 90% is just a stat. The number is 1.8 million Palestinians that are being displaced. Obviously, it's not news to us that the death toll we literally see it every single day when we switch on news channels, an update on the death toll. I think the death toll currently is over 28,000, and
Mm,
that's majority women and children. And then that's not even to say that there's multiple people who are wounded and injured, and there's not proper medical facilities. There's pregnant women who are giving birth in streets. They're giving birth, in facilities that are overwhelmed. So they're not getting proper treatment. So, the people of Gaza are faced by fear, they're faced by pain, they're faced by hunger, and they're growing up with the challenge of an ongoing war.
mm. I think what's important is, the response. We might be, seemingly so far away from the situation, but there's at least something that, I think each and every person who, resonates and understands the struggles of the people of Gaza can do. At Islamic Relief, how have you guys responded to the ongoing humanitarian crisis in Gaza?
So our response as of January 29th has been medical items, food parcels, food vouchers, fresh vegetables, ready to eat meals, hygiene and dignity packs, hygiene items. And obviously, we have an ongoing orphan sponsorship program. And I see that the ad just played just before I came online. We urging the communities to continue supporting. This is going to be an ongoing relief and appeal. It's not that, oh, we've given 2 million medical items, that is enough. This is ongoing, and we urge the communities to in this time to make dua and to continue supporting Islamic Relief to help us help the people of Gaza.
Mm. And I want to touch it a bit on, the importance of, you're a young person yourself, of young people being involved, with organizations like Islamic Relief that ultimately help people in Gaza. How important is that, to not have apathy and say, I'm down here in South Africa, there's nothing I can do, or, the people of Palestine, maybe they are bigger organizations. Maybe I'm just a small person, young person trying to get my life together, and maybe there's no way I can contribute. But how important is it to know and understand that there's, Islamic Relief South Africa out there that you can be involved in, and in whatever little way, be of aid to the people of Gaza?
I think it's important. I think as Islamic Relief South Africa, we have a volunteer database and a volunteer base that understands that no matter how little you do, your contribution is there. And without every drop in the ocean, there's no ocean. So I think understanding that metaphor and understanding that everyone contributes. It's not that Islamic Relief South Africa can't do it without its donors. Islamic Relief South Africa can't do it without its volunteers. And that's Islamic Relief South Africa. If they can't do it, they can't help Gaza. So it's very important for us to understand that no matter how far you are, no matter where you are, you will definitely make an impact and you will, contribute to the bigger cause. And I think it's also it's understandable right now. I think as many of us know, it's not possible for us to go into Gaza currently. So I think understanding that you can help from your country, you can contribute, you can be a part of providing aid to Islamic Relief Gaza. I think that becomes important, and that becomes where one should join Islamic Relief South Africa and support the events that we have upcoming, volunteering their time and those type of things.
And just lastly, before I let you go, those that would like to contribute, whether it's by volunteering or sending in money, how do they go about it? How do they get in touch with Islamic Relief?
So Islamic Relief actually has two amazing events coming up in the Joburg region where you guys can pop in and see us. We will be at the Eid Fest. So at the Eid Fest, you can just pop in, and if you have any questions or you're wanting to join or sign up as a volunteer, you can do it there. Alternatively, if you're not able to be at Eid Fest and you don't happen to get a chance to pop in, you can just sign up as a volunteer or donate online at www.islamic-relief.org.za.
Well, there you have it, Aadila Sirkhot, the IRSA community fundraiser, Joburg. Thank you so much for joining us, and it was really a pleasure catching up with you.
Thank you so much, Delilah.
Yeah, there you have it. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll be speaking to legal reporter Aisha Vahid. She's currently in the Netherlands, where a court order that the Netherlands should stop sending apartheid Israel fighter jet spares has been granted. She'll be talking to us about that and more, and the implication of what this ultimately means, for the people of Gaza who are currently under immense bombardment and under siege by Israeli occupying forces. We'll talk to her after the break.